Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River. And as things...
Hey, Kevin. The Kings last season failed to snap their league-long playoff drought.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there at Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Bagley trying to free himself up. And it's Fox with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Now, here's Fox. Left side, Bagley. Fox with it. Now, Valanciunas defending. Shot clock at 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
How do you not love Fox? I mean, he's a crafty point guard who possesses some real power.
Brooks against Bogdanovich. Here is Brooks. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Kicks to Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking. More ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Passes it to Valanciunas. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Outside, Jones. Shoots over Fox. Jones, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Barnes kicks to Bielitsa. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Inside. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Winslow.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Fox. Bielitsa with the bucket.
Oh, yeah, we've seen the evolution of Fox as a passer, and with every pass like that, it's obvious how far he's come.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. The Kings leading. Now Joseph. Pass to Giles. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Jones. And it's Memphis on the break. Clark for 3. They get it again. A second chance effort. And Valanciunas puts it in.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Hield outside. Yep, it counts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. 1:05 left in the first quarter, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Healed outside. Joseph, the pass to Giles. It's good.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Jones against Joseph. Right side Jones. High post try. No good off the back of the rim. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Barnes. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Joseph. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Parker kicks to Hield. From deep. Sacramento again missing. Anderson outside. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Holmes with the steal.
That's going to be an easy bucket if he doesn't get his hand to that pass. Well defended.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Parker, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for the Kings.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
Morant with it. Holmes covering. The kick out to Anderson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Anderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The pass to Bazemore. Stolen by Anderson. The 3 from Morant. Pulls from the top of the key. Melton passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
And the basket is good.
It's good seeing Fox work his magic down there, looking unafraid, even though he's not the biggest of guys.
Morant against Fox. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Some changes for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jabari Parker. Bielitsa comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. Winslow's checked in for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. Now here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside, Bagley off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What a strong finish by Bagley, getting physical to overcome the contact and get a shot.
And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Fox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Sacramento making a switch here. Giles is checked in.
We've seen Fox step up as a leader recently. He knows his teammates look to him, and he's happy to lead the charge.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Now the dish to Clark. The three. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Fox finds Bagley. Back to Fox. And the rejection by Jackson. Sacramento moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Memphis has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Good.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
The Kings trail by 3. Fox with it. 10 points for him. Bagley dishes to Bogdanovich. Over Brooks. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
With agile hands and precise timing, Brooks gets the fast break started with a quality defensive effort.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Kings. Harrison Barnes comes in for Giles. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game. Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Kings. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. Memphis also making some changes. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Justice Winslow.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now, here's Bagley. Here's Joseph. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Joseph's got his first 2 points of the night.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Jackson against Barnes. Jackson misses. And here is Hield. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. And Shaq, a team that used to be known for its... And that's going to do it for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Here's Bogdanovich. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. Here's Brooks. Offensive rebound, Jackson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. And for Sacramento, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Bogdanovich against Brooks. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Fox. Morant with the steal. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Shoots the three. Brooks outside. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And the dunk by Winslow.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Fox following the score by Memphis. Left side, Bagley. Back to Fox. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Fox has got 13.
Great awareness there from Fox. Make sure to get off a shot in time in these situations.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe
force.
it. I cannot believe that. Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move was fire.
Brooks against Bogdanovich. Now, here's Fox. He's got 13. Pass to Bielitsa. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you talk about body control. There, Bielitsa shows how you get it done on tough defense.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Barnes. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Healed the pass to Holmes. And Clark over to help. Picked off in midair. Passes to Anderson. Uncovered. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Oh, man, the coaching staff wants Anderson to be aggressive. They know he can hit this shot when he's given a chance.
Healed the pass to Joseph. Back to Healed. In the corner, Holmes with it. 5 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles comes in for Jabari Parker, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Bielitsa. The Grizzlies also making a change. Allen's checked in. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 9-point game. He lobs it up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Jones against Joseph. And the rejection by Holmes. There's 49 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Giles the pass to Joseph. He's got a clear path. Here's Melton. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Joseph looking around. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the 3rd. He kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Joseph. Pass to Giles. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Memphis leading by 9. Outside, Jones. Clark left side. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jones, no one around him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. That's at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Just 5 on the clock.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative there.
The Kings trail by 11. Healed the pass to Fox. To the paint, here's Giles. The kick out to Barnes. Up top, Fox. Guarded by Morant. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Sacramento making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bielitsa in for Giles. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Anderson. Morant with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the middle. Here's Bagley. The kick out to Barnes. Outside, Fox. Healed against Morant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Winslow finds Morant. Barnes against Winslow. Jackson. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. No good from 11 feet. And for Sacramento, they're shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Over to the left wing. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. And he overshot that one, missing. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And he gets it to go. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Fox against Morant. Fox passes to Bagley. Trying to end the drought. And there's the nice layup by Fox.
Well, I like the imagination Fox brings to the court every game. He just finds a way to get himself going.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's Morant missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 11. The feed to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting into the open teammate.
1:57 left in the fourth. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. The pass to Brooks. Out left to the wing. Clock at 4. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. No good on the shot. And the Kings going the other way now. Outside, Fox. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And finished off by Bagley.
He reacts quickly to what's happening on the court. Bagley's awareness definitely helps in the pick and roll.
Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And that's 12 points for Jaren Jackson.
Now, he's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Over Brooks. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Bogdanovich.
Oh, the touch, the timing. Bogdanovich loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
Winslow finds Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Lets it go. The shot missing. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Left side, Fox. Bagley dishes to Fox. Bagley in the post. Guarded by Morant. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's a huge basket by Bielitsa. He's proving how clutch he is in these moments.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Jackson has the open look. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What an active player Brooks is. I mean, he does an awesome job there fighting to keep this possession alive.
Here's Fox. No good. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee. And David
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Brooks. Over Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Here's Valanciunas. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. And it's Morant at the elbow. Clock at 6. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Second shot opportunity with the clock winding down. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great use of the pump fake. Smart move by Valanciunas to get himself to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Brooks against Mitchell. Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
See, this is where the better conditioning comes in. Rudy Gobert able to stay active.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Brooks against Mitchell. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. He's off on the first.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011, Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
Davis has checked in for Gobert. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. On the wing, Mitchell. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Shot from the top of the key. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Here's Mitchell. From outside the arc. And Valanciunas pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. There's Jackson with the 3. Memphis the rebound.
And the lid comes off the basket. After 4 straight misses, they finally get one.
Mitchell looking it over. High post shot. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Donovan Mitchell, he covers every base, even showing the touch from mid-range.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. A putback. Jazz leading by 5. Morant with the steal. Back to Valanciunas. He had stolen by Ingles. And now Utah, fast break, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's quality basketball. Turn him over on the defensive end. Ingles, aware, kicks the ball ahead.
Conley against Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation for the Jazz. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Moutier against Morant. Davis. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
Passes it to Gutteridge. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Jazz leading by 5. There's a minute left in the first. Moutier passes to Davis. Back to Moutier. Off target from outside. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
Knocks it loose. And Bogdanovich kicks to Clarkson. Bogdanovich passes to Clarkson. The tray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Inside, here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Grizzlies making a switch here. With 1 on the clock. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front, up by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
We've got Brandon Clark. Anderson is out there with Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
With that 7'8" wingspan, anytime Gobert gets the ball near the rim, this is what you expect.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Can't get it to fall. Utah leading by 6. Here's Moutier. That's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
Corky Daines checked in for Anderson. Then for the Jazz, Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Bogdanovich. Mitchell comes in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Moutier.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Left side, Jones. Pass to Melton. Fires from deep. No good. Shot missing. And Utah the other way now. Right side, Conley. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Kicks it to Mitchell. Over Jones. Kept alive. Goes up again. Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Nice job by Rudy Gobert. What concentration on that shot by the big fella.
Clark against Ingles. Clark outside. And then Clark slams it in.
And this is where Clark's athleticism plays out. Catching the ball in motion there and then just going downhill.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game. little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Conley finds Gobert. In the corner, O'Neal with it. 6 to shoot. Gobert down low. Jang defending. That one falls. Gobert's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. To the left wing. Clark outside. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one good for 2. And now a 12-point Jazz lead.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
Gutteridge, the pass to Melton. A minute 42 left in the first half of the game. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. 1:31 left in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
It's stolen by Ingles. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Great open look there. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
You watch Mitchell's shot. The mechanics, the footwork, the elevation, all working in harmony.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response. I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. A second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When Gobert gets in deep, that's often your best option, is to wrap him up and send him to the line.
And Gobert drops them both. Valanciunas finds Anderson. Out to Brooks. Wide open look. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brooks has got his first points of the game.
Not just a floor spacer. Dillon will take the mid-range jumper if you give it to him.
I love that they're continuing.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Some incredible work in this one by Rudy Gobert. He had 12 points, 9 rebounds during the draft process in 2013. Some scouts... Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
There's the pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. The Grizzlies trail by 14.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Mitchell outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Back to Brooks. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell against Brooks. Bogdanovich wide open. Another miss by Utah.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Morant with a wide open look. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Jazz leading by 12. Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. This one for 3. They get it back.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I like the aggression of Valanciunas there to put it on the floor and create his own shot.
Mitchell outside. That one goes. Count it.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Morant. Good work defensively by Conley. Jazz have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pitched at the half started.
A lot of great young players in this league. Donovan Mitchell has the edge and hunger right now.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Morant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Over Brooks. Again, Mitchell missing.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Pass to Valanciunas. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good. Morant.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell against Valanciunas, and that one is good. Gobert's got 14 points for the game.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Brooks against Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Clark comes in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Jang. Here's Brooks. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Brooks has got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies. Pass to Davis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks, the pass to Jang. Here's Jones. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Shot from 16. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Hey, yo, right here.
Up top, Mudiay. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's in there. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Brooks, the pass to Clark. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. 1 second left. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Brooks, and it's Melton in at point guard. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Count that one. Brooks has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Memphis.
I like Dillon's awareness in transition. He just understands where to go and what to do.
Count it. And the Jazz lead by 11. The Grizzlies shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Clark into the lane. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot-blocking master.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Melton. And Utah also making a switch. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Emmanuel Mudiay.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Morant against Mitchell. Down low, it's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break, here we go. From deep. The rebound by the Jazz. For the finish, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
Allen drives in, and slam dunk by Allen.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Mitchell against Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
In a short time span, I'm amazed at how far Donovan Mitchell's come. He has very few weaknesses for a young player.
And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Clarkson.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Morant. Gobert with the block. Morant against Conley. The pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot for 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That will be foul number 5 on him. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Morant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called.
Oh,
yes. Goodness. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Bogdanovich looking around. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
The Jazz making a switch here. Bradley's checked in.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Jazz leading by 9. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Bradley against Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound, and it's Bradley on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Morant against Conley, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Mitchell outside. Shoots it up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half. The three from Morant. Brooks outside. Over Mitchell. Good D by Mitchell.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Utah.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rudy Gobert.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And Conley drops them both.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Jackson down low. That shot, no good. Bradley with some nice D. Now here's Moutier. From deep. Misses the shot. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in here and took care of business like they from Salt Lake City, Utah. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on DA. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, DA. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there at Bielitsa, and it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Ingles in at the small forward. And it's Mitchell missing. Here's Sacramento now. Here's Fox. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here's Fox, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Fox, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Fox against Conley. Feeds it to Bagley. It's stolen by Gobert, and they're on the break. Here's Mitchell. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. A pass to Fox. He feeds it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. And it's good for 2.
Well, Fox not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Bagley with the block. Now, here's Fox. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
Utah trailing here. Mitchell looking it over. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 6.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. To the inside, Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. The Jazz making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Kings. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Bielitsa with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Kings now. Passes it to Fox. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Mitchell against Fox. The drive by Mitchell. It's good on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. Bagley, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley for the Jazz. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Moutier in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox.
Love Moutier's tenacity on the drive, and he's rewarded with 2 free throws.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Moutier. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Outside, Joseph. Bazemore on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Moutier. Over Joseph. That one a little long. Tie game in Utah. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Giles in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Moutier. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's a refreshing workman's approach to the game. Davis there beats everyone on the rebound and then finishes strong.
Joseph down low, defended by Moutier. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So Joseph will go to the free throw line. It goes on Ed Davis. The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Jazz trail by 3. And here's Moutier. And Moutier throws it down.
Wow, lane opened up and Moutier goes in there with a vicious attack.
Parker outside. O'Neal against Bazemore. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And the pass to Holmes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Moutier looking around. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Holmes. Outside, Joseph. Dish now to Bazemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Holmes in position.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jazz trail by 5.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Joseph finds Parker. Moutier brings the double team. Bazemore on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Clarkson on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the rejection by Holmes. Healed against Clarkson. Up top, Healed. Lets it go with a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 3. And stolen by Bazemore. Knocked loose. Stolen by O'Neal. To the middle. Parker with the steal. And it's Holmes off the drive. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. So it's Utah now. Davis dishes to Gobert. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Gobert's got 6.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Pass to Parker. Now Holmes. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Well, the defender underestimates Davis's length there, and trust me, easy to do. Sends him to the line.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich is checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Moutier.
It's a wonder we don't see more of that from Davis. He has the live legs and instincts to be a premier shot blocker in the league.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And just like you'd want to see assertive basketball.
He threw that one down, Greg, so hard you could feel the strength over here. Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Bradley's checked in for the Jazz. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Bielitsa against Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Mitchell against Fox. Conley with a wide open look. The offensive rebound. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above 4. Looking at the second quarter scoring, they had a slight edge. They really worked hard late in the half. And that.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high and the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
For Sacramento, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
They double-team Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Ingles. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell missing.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Bielitsa against Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Fox. That shot off. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Now Fox. He's got 10. And he makes that one. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Fox passes to Hield. It's stolen by Ingles. And even 3-on-3 break. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Outside, Fox. There's the feed to Bagley. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell. But Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it's good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. On offense, here are the Jazz. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. He's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Here's Bagley. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
These are bonuses. When you get Bielitsa inside to mix it up that way, that helps.
On the wing, Mitchell. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jazz with some changes. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Marvin Bagley. And Harry Giles subbed in for Bielitsa. Now, here's Fox. He's got 12. to Holmes. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Giles, and the shot goes down. Now just a 3-point Utah lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
But they get it back. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Rashawn Holmes out there with Giles, and it's Barnes in at the 3. The Kings trail by 3. Outside, Fox.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Mitchell finds Gobert, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Joseph looking around. Pass to Holmes. Here's Giles. And stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Right at the free throw line. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 17 now, just in the second half.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Knocked away. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Joseph dishes to Barnes. Joseph down low. Covered by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his first points in this one.
Well, Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. You know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Jazz passing it around, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Kings. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Down low, here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Joseph.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. He gets that one.
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And it's Mitchell missing. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. The Kings trail by 6. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Fox finds Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Giles. Conley scanning the floor. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell left side. Unloads from 9. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Here's Fox. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Fox stepping up in the clutch here.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fox against Conley. The putback. Planks the putback jam. And here they go. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Bagley misses from close range.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
The pass to Morant. Brooks against Bogdanovich. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Floats it up there for Morant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
On the wing, Barnes. Fox against Morant. Shot from the low block. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bielitsa against Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Passes it to Valanciunas. Lets it go from deep. Barnes grabs the miss. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4-men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Outstanding at knifing into the paint. I love how assertive Fox is. I mean, he forces you to do that.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Jones checked in for Memphis. Now here's Brooks. And a miss there on the triple.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Few players in the NBA have the burst that Fox does. He's so explosive when attacking the rim.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Brooks. Six to shoot. Back to Jones. No good on the triple.
Oh, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Fox passes to Bielitsa. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Jones. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now Bogdanovich. He kicks to Barnes. Fox passes to Bagley. The shot's good.
And he's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Bielitsa. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Bagley. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
showing toughness on that possession. Bagley doesn't back down from these type of challenges.
It's stolen by Bagley to the paint. Dishes it to Fox. The kick out to Barnes. No good with the triple.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, man, what a fundamentally sound defender. I like when Barnes takes chances and comes away with steals.
Jones drives in. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Brooks. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Jones.
And this guy is a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
Fox against Jones. Fox dishes to Bagley. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. It's picked off. The deep three from Hield. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Anderson is out there with Clark. Then there's John Morant. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now Hield. After Brandon Clark missing on that last three-pointer. Hield against Clark. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Grizzlies trail by 4 to the left side wing.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Morant surveying the D. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's a high-level finish from Morant, showing more strength than he's really giving credit for.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now here's Joseph, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his third foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Holmes checked in. Hield the pass to Holmes. Morant with it, picked up by Joseph, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him the lane.
Down low, and then Hield with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Morant, following the basket by Buddy Hield. 5 to shoot. Morant dishes to Anderson. Excellent D there from Parker.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Morant against Joseph. Morant passes to Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. The Kings trailing. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Joseph, the pass to Holmes.
Clearly a foul.
The Kings have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Holmes.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Gutteridge. He's covered by Bazemore. The kick out to Anderson. Morant against Holmes. And the rejection by Holmes. They get it back. Clark. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Joseph down low. Guarded by Morant. Back to Joseph. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Parker. Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Barnes, right side. Fox against Jones. Fox kicks to Bagley. Oh, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
Well, Bagley's an agile athlete with exceptional leaping ability, so his fancy flush shouldn't be surprising.
Now here's Jones, and Jackson gets it to go.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
Jones against Fox. Now the pass to Bielitsa. Now here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Off with the layup.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And stolen by Barnes. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
A legitimate threat to capitalize in transition. If you lose sight of Barnes for even a second, you're done.
Passes it to Winslow. Kicks to Valanciunas. To the inside. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Jones.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Bagley. 6 points for him. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Kept alive by Sacramento. And Bagley able to finish.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. A three-pointer is right on target. Brooks has got 5.
Showing how lethal he can be from there. Brooks, oh man, if you keep giving Brooks these type of looks, he's going to keep making you pay.
Here's Fox. The layup off target. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Sacramento up 2. And
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage. And that's a wrap with the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Marvin Bagley.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. A pass to Fox. Bagley against Valanciunas. Stolen by Winslow. Outside Jackson. He kicks to Valanciunas. The 3 from Morant. Offensive rebound. And for Sacramento, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Bielitsa passes to Bogdanovich. And Fox has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Brooks. Fast break Memphis. Winslow's running and finished off by Morant.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. Over Brooks. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for the Kings. To the middle, and stolen by Bielitsa. And the Kings pushing it up now. Fox passes to Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Well, this is something Bagley does very well. I mean, getting the positioning he wants, taking his time, and throwing it down.
Bogdanovich against Brooks. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bagley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them at a decent clip.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And finished off by Morant.
And just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Jackson's got the ball. He dishes it to Morant. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Well, yes, he better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. There's no question he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Can't forget about Fox's vertical. He could really get up to throw it down.
Out to the right wing. Morant against Fox. Back to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Back to Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Bielitsa. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. Drills it from outside. Bielitsa's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Having to chase Bielitsa off that 3-point line, I mean, when you don't, this is what happens.
Fox with the steal. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And it's Bagley at the elbow. Fox deciding where to go with it. And finished off by Bagley.
He reacts quickly to what's happening on the court. Bagley's awareness definitely helps in the pick and roll.
Morant against Fox. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Here's Barnes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Kings lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Jones in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Parker against Anderson. From 17 feet out. No good there. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And here is Joseph. Inside, Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now. And that's easier said than done.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And Joseph kicks it to Bazemore. And it's Holmes off the drive. And Holmes throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Jones against Joseph. Clark the pass to Melton. It's stolen by Hield. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles comes in for Kent Bazemore, and it's Fox in for Joseph. Hield outside. Here's Fox. Out to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. That's good from Fox on the assist by Parker. And the Kings lead by 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Cutteridge the pass to Melton. Parker against Anderson. Tipped away. Fox with the steal. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And it's Fox with the jam.
So calm and collected in the big spots. Fox, he relishes being the guy to take huge shots for this team.
Memphis moving it around. Clark with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Kings leading now by 4. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Brooks checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Melton. Bielitsa, he checks in for the Kings. Harrison Barnes comes in for Jabari Parker. The pass to Bielitsa. The kick out to Fox. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
He's far from a shooter. I mean, Fox also has the ability to burn you from this area, too.
Hield on the double team. Morant reaches to Anderson. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Passes to Morant. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
This is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
Hield against Brooks. A pass to Fox. To the paint. Back to Giles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Giles has got the lead up to 6 now for Sacramento.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Offensive rebound. For Sacramento, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. Fox with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Pass to Giles. They kick out to Hield. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Corky Dangs checked in for Memphis. And a change for Sacramento. Bagley's checked in. Morant against Fox. They kick out to Heel. Outside, Bagley. Up top, Fox. Guarded by Morant. Here's Bagley. Good on the shot. And the Kings lead by 8.
He's such a good finisher. I mean, Bagley does not want to waste his chances on the interior. Very explosive for a big.
And Brooks gets it on the assist by Anderson.
Hard to ignore the mental aspect of Brooks' game. I mean, he's locked in when it matters most.
Healed outside. From deep three-point range. A shot off that time. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the... Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center. Now here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. With the tip, Morant on the follow. Morant's got the first points up on the board for Memphis.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
Mitchell wide open. No good from outside.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
The handle and the acceleration. Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
Offensive rebound.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Brooks with no one around. Memphis the rebound. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. From deep. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Now here's Conley. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Jackson finds Brooks. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant against Conley. Morant dishes to Jackson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he puts on it.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score it. That is nice.
Brooks outside. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Morant. On the wing, Winslow. Passes it to Valanciunas. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell looking it over. All alone. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks outside. To the inside, Jackson. Out to Morant from downtown. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell in the mid-range, making great use of what the defense is giving him.
Brooks outside. Morant passes to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Releases from 15. Brooks misses. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field. The drive by.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Morant against Conley. Feeds it to Gobert, and he makes good on the layup.
Well, Gobert is 7'1", and that in and of itself means he's difficult to contain. This guy really understanding how to play through contact.
The pass to Winslow. Jackson against Bogdanovich. Jackson passes to Morant. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Morant's got 6 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Mitchell. Misses the three. Memphis leading by 4. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Morant against Mitchell. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, how about Valanciunas on the rim run? Just busts it down the floor, and no one keeps up with him.
From deep three-point range. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their reputations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Emmanuel Mudiay out there with Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Davis in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanović was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. And the Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Just 4 to shoot. And Jones over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Grizzlies now. Memphis leading by 7. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Melton. Here's Clark. Clock at 4. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. 3-point lead. Melton passes to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loved to attack that rim.
Here's Melton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for the Grizzlies. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year. Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gobert. The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Pass to Gutterich. Now here's Jones. Down low, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Utah making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Jazz trail by 4. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Memphis. Passes it to Gutterich. Clark kicks to Zhang. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal, and it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. Here's Melton, covered by Mitchell. Melton's shot is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lets it fly from 18. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The pass to Jones. And Davis sends it back. In transition, here come the Jazz. Goes back up. Pass to Ingles. This one for 3. The shot comes out. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Clark outside. 58 seconds left in the first half. Zhang dishes to Clark. 3-pointer. Mike Conley with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Ingles. Puts up a 3. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Jones, the pass to Gutterich. Here's Clark. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Mitchell. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mitchell's got 8.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Clark finds Zhang. Back to Clark. Stolen by Mitchell. Got it off in time. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it? And that should do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell left side. The dish to Gobert. The Jazz have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. A free throw drops for Gobert.
See, I have so much appreciation for the way Rudy Gobert plays the game. This guy takes smart shots on the offensive end. He uses that reach to perfection on the defensive end. He is a defense unto himself.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Jackson has the open look. No good on the three. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. A 2-point game. Conley against Morant. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Chalk up 2 there.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
O'Neal with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Conley against Morant. Conley's shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Jackson from long range. They get it again. Valanciunas.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Back to Conley. And the rejection by Valanciunas. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Morant. The putback. No good that time. And Utah the other way now. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Right side, Jackson. On the wing, Winslow. Stolen by Conley. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson's running. Good work there as it goes. And now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Memphis, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Bogdanovich. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Clarkson. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's Gobert. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Mudiay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. Tyus Jones comes in for John Morant.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Mudiay against Jones. The kick out to Anderson. Goes up on the high post. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Mudiay. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, this is Emmanuel Mudiay at his best. The aggressive mindset, trying to put defenders in a difficult spot.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Both free throws good from Moutier.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Jones. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Grizzlies up by. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Memphis leading. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Emmanuel Moutier. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Here's Moutier. Here's Gobert. Right wing. Tries again. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
Anderson finds Jackson. Now Morant, defended by Moutier. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. Mike Conley's checked in for O'Neal. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Memphis. The kick out to Anderson. Brooks against Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Brooks. And Utah has possession. Trailing by 2. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Morant right side. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Anderson. The putback. Morant on the follow. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Passes it to Gobert. Over Jackson. Gobert can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Winslow, the pass to Morant. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 3 assists now in this one.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Brooks. That one wide left. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Morant surveying the D. Jackson from long range. Utah with the rebound. Finally, the pass to Mitchell. And they pick up 2.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Conley against Morant. Here's the three. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's just a 3-point Grizzly lead.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
On the wing, Winslow. Morant against Conley. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 13 points in the second half. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies fast break. Morant against Conley. Back to Morant. From deep. 5 to shoot. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
You know, sometimes just standing up there by yourself, it takes even more focus to drain the technical, but he gets it done and adds to their lead.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude, like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Here's Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Brooks for 3. But they recover it. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Morant dishes to Brooks. Bangs home the trifecta. Brooks has got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Morant passes to Winslow. He kicks it to Brooks. He feeds it to Jackson. Fires from 14. And so the Grizzlies take the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. aerial view of our location today, Sacramento, the capital of California. Welcome, everyone. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Now here is Conley. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside, Fox. Pass to Bielitsa. Fox against Mitchell. And Fox gets it to go. The Jazz on offense. Conley scanning the floor. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Fox. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Bielitsa. Right side, Bagley. 2 points. That one goes.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Fox against Conley. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Barnes with it. He feeds it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
Conley with it. Picked up by Bagley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up, official. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Fox to the inside and finished off by Bagley.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Here is Conley. Great D that time from Bagley.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Fox against Conley. Fox kicks to Bagley. Count it. Good. Bagley's got 8.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Conley against Fox. Conley's shot is off.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Utah also making a switch. O'Neal's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Mitchell. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Here's Gobert. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Rudy Gobert getting it done off contact. Love the increase in his focus on the offensive end.
Here's Hield. Pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one drops.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates. And in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
Here's Hield. 8-point game. Pass to Fox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Some changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. The Jazz also changing it up. Ed Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Davis. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Hield. Shoots over Clarkson. Hield can't hit.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
For Utah, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
It's stolen by Mudiay. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And it's good. 2 points.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Marvin Bagley has been on display for Sacramento. Between his points and his... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Giles, and it's Bazemore at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. And that one, good. Kings leading now by 5. Joseph looking around. Parker passes to Giles. A rebound by the Jazz.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Davis finds Bogdanovic. Poked loose. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovic touched it last. Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. And it's Bogdanovic in for Buddy Hield. And Utah also making a switch. Mike Conley's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Bogdanovich, 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Joseph. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Parker. Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Utah also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Joe Ingles comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mitchell in for Moutier.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Outside, Fox. Oh, Holmes in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Mitchell wide open. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Mitchell's got 5.
Because he's so good at putting the ball on the floor and making plays, the 3 is going to be available to Donovan Mitchell.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's Fox with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Mitchell with it. Holmes covering. Mitchell's shot is good.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Fox against Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Outside, Fox. It's stolen by Gobert.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Fox passes to Holmes. Unable to get that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Kings. Fox deciding where to go with it. The feed to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
The Jazz on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Now Mitchell. He's got 12. And yes, it's good. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fox dishes to Hield. That one drops for him. Hield's got 4 this quarter.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Right side Bagley. Back to Fox. 2 on the clock, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 1 assist. And that should do it with the second half about to be.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bogdanovich, no luck. Jazz leading by 3. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And it's Mitchell missing. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And how about that stick-to-itiveness from Fox there? Just a great attitude. He really excels at driving inside and kind of just bouncing off defenders.
From about 19 feet, Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Joseph, he's checked in for Fox. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Moutier comes in for Michael Conley. And Joseph kicks to Bogdanovich. Barnes outside. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That one drops. He ties it up.
And really the potential Bagley has is so exciting. Just an absolute menace on both ends. And you can tell he wants to be great.
Harry Giles is checked in for the Kings. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bogdanovich. And stolen by Barnes. And now Sacramento on the break. Bagley in the post. Defended by Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Sacramento. And he makes the first but misses the second. Here's Moutier. Bazemore grabs the miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
It's stolen by Moutier. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Clarkson. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Joseph against Bogdanovich. Passes it to Giles. 4 on the clock. Here's Bagley. And he makes good on the layup. Bagley's got 19 points.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Joseph against Moutier. To end the drought, the Jazz again can't hit it.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And the thing that stood out for me last year about Moutier, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, GA. A career high from the field. He was solid also from 3. Still, he needs to clean up that turnover category. But we have to remember, he is still very young despite how long we've been talking about him.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Giles. And Hield subbed in for Joseph. Here's Clarkson. And he jams it with authority.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
Parker, right side. Holmes trying to free himself up. Bazemore misses. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Clarkson. Bazemore grabs the miss. One-on-one fast break. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Hield against Clarkson. Hield with the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
You know, a pretty consistent scorer throughout the course of his career. Bogdanovich, he was just born to get buckets.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Bielitsa. He checks in for Marvin Bagley. Bogdanovich comes in for Parker, and it's Fox in for Kent Bazemore. Then for the Jazz, Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Mike Conley in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Mitchell's shot is good.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Conley against Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Mitchell. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes. Utah shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
I love Donovan Mitchell's versatility as a scorer. Half court, in transition, at the line, adapts his game to whatever the night calls for.
Outside, Fox. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. It's Sacramento. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Rashawn Holmes out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The Kings leading. Outside, Fox. Oh, Holmes in position.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
The 3 from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fox is doubled. Holmes with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That shot no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
Well, when it comes to carrying an offense, few young players do it as well as Donovan Mitchell.
Outside, Fox. To the middle. Here's Holmes. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Holmes passes to Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Outside Conley. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. He dishes it to Gobert. Up again, Conley on the follow. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Now, here's Fox. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Sacramento making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harry Giles comes in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. And a switcher also for Utah. Ingles is checked in.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Kings. Giles has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
And here is Conley. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
Fox dishes to Bagley. Fox against Mitchell. Loud pass to Bagley. Doesn't go for him.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
1:16 left to play here in the 4th. Outside, Fox. Good work defensively by Conley. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter, and they'll keep possession. They get it back. Mitchell up top, covered by Hield. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Barnes. Count it.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Conley into the lane. Misses off the left iron.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Fox passes to Bagley, and there it is for him. And now a 6-point Kings lead.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Here's Fox. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that